Welcome back to Odyssey News. I am Mike Odyssey, and today I want to ask you a question that probably you have not heard from any other channel on YouTube so far. How are you doing? I really want to know, and I will answer your comment down below as I share with you some Nintendo news, especially a trailer for what seems to be a first look at a concept for Nintendo Switch 2 that I think you guys would love to see as well. Let's go ahead and get started.
Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Murray.
Let's start with the trademark for Sonic and Friends that has come to fruition in the most adorable way. Yes, we have Sonic and Friends turned out to be a chibi animated show starring Sonic and Friends, as you see on your screen right now. Can this be more adorable? I mean, this is something I did not know that I needed, but I actually do. It's going to be airing on TikTok, Tails channel, and it's going to be a series of video shorts with Sonic and Friends in chibi form, and I cannot wait for this to start. I am loving it. Let's move on to the next story for today. Pikmin 4 is now the #1 game for the third week in a row in Japan, selling more than 78,838 physical units. And this is the physical units, not even counting the downloaded version. And this is a great victory for the Pikmin franchise, because when everybody thought that this franchise wasn't going anywhere, Pikmin 4 came to rescue it all. And I am super happy for this because it means that Pikmin's future is determined and it's good, looking really good. Let me know down below in the comments, are you enjoying Pikmin 4? And are you looking forward to more Pikmin in the future? Moving on, we have a new remastered game that is going to be added to the Nintendo Switch coming soon. And this is really good news because we need more remastered games coming on a Nintendo Switch that were on other consoles and are finally on the Switch console, giving us, you know, that franchise at least, you know, the hope that it's going to continue on the Nintendo consoles moving forward, right, with your games. And I'm talking about Quake 2. Yeah, Quake 2 is a shooter game, right, that takes place in outer space. Now, I personally don't like shooter games that much. When it comes to hyper-realistic shooter games, I don't like the feeling about me shooting other people, even if it's an animated game. I like games that are shooters and it are sci-fi games, right? I like games like Metroid that's also a shooter, right? I like games like Destiny 2, Fall 2, and so Quake 2 falls into this category of sci-fi shooters where you go outside and shoot aliens and stuff like that. So I actually like the game being on the Switch. Yes, it does have a little bit of blood here and there. I'm not sure if you consider this gory because the graphics are kind of low enough for it to be kind of gory or stuff like that, but it's still on Switch. Some language on it as well, so be cautious if you are in a family-friendly environment with kids and stuff like that. This game is mainly for teenagers and up. So Quake 2 being on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm gonna check it out. You know, I'm gonna check it out soon to see how this game plays, and I'll give you more of my thoughts later on. Moving on, and this is our last story before we get into the Nintendo Switch 2 concept news, and this has to do with Pokemon. It looks like that 2023 Pokemon World Championship streaming schedule has been announced, and this is pretty cool because we just had a Pokemon Presents. This will begin on Friday, August 11th. For all you Pokemon fans out there, this Yokohama, Japan 2023 Championship is going to be streaming on August 11th on the Pokemon channel, which is going to be cool. It has to do with Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Go, Pokemon trading cards, and a lot more. It's going to be very exciting. I am one that I'm kind of getting more excited more and more for these types of games, for Pokemon Unite, trading card games, and Pokemon Go. And I think this is another area of Pokemon besides, you know, regular console Pokemon games and TV shows that I think we really need to focus on because it's becoming bigger and bigger, and I am excited about it. I have my Pokemon cards there all closed up. I'm going to go start opening them on the channel or in shorts, but it's going to be awesome. The grand prize winner wins $1 million, and it's going to be very cool. People get a lot of merch. They get to go on a cruise and a whole bunch of crazy stuff related to Pokemon World Championship. So check it out. August 11th. It's going to be on a Friday. on the Pokemon channel. I think they have their stream up already, so you can set up your reminder and don't lose this amazing event. All right, let's move on to the next and last news for today. We have an amazing design for the Nintendo Switch 2, okay? This is basically a first look at a concept that could resemble the Switch 2 depending on what we've heard from it, right? So what have we heard from the concept? We've heard that Nintendo is developing an 8-inch LCD screen, right? And it apparently has 512 gigabytes of space. We know that the Joy-Con controllers have a major redesign and don't even know whether they're going to be calling it a Joy-Con or not, right? And that's basically all we know from the console, other than we still have game cartridges, and the cartridge is expected to be bigger than the Nintendo Switch cartridges. And this is good news because it means that the Nintendo Switch cartridges could also fit in the next-gen console. I'm reading here straight from comicbook.com, and it says artist and designer Ian on YouTube has shared an impressive concept for the new Switch system, complete with its first look trailer that seems impressively believable. This video showcased potential new features, including personalized menus, a new UI, 1080p screen, and more. None of these features have been confirmed by Nintendo, but it's pretty cool to see in a concept. So I am showing you the concept right now on the screen, and I actually went ahead and slowed it down a little bit just because it moves so fast and it's kind of hard to appreciate all the little details that went into this concept made by Ian, which he did an incredible job on this. Now, if I had one little critique on this console concept, is that it just looks way too much like the Nintendo Switch. And as we discovered so far, there are a lot of elements out there that Nintendo has published either by a patent or by leakers that know a lot about the concept, that Nintendo is actually going to change the look of the Switch to whether it's called the Switch, we don't know yet, but it looks like it's gonna go under a major redesign. Everywhere from the Joy-Cons to the screen to the actual cartridge they're using, it's gonna a redesign. It's still gonna be portable, dockable, and handheld, right? With removable controllers, but it's gonna go under a major redesign. And this kind of looks like still like the Switch. It just looks like the Switch with a bigger screen, and still it still has like an LCD also. I mean, an OLED screen on it. When it's already out there that Nintendo will be cutting costs by removing the OLED and giving us an LCD, an upgraded LCD screen, which by the way, it's still pretty good, still pretty bright, still pretty colorful, right? So here we have the first look. It looks amazing. I hope Nintendo goes this style of presentation because it is very, very, very cool, and it actually gets you excited for how Nintendo will present their next-gen console. Now, I don't think it's going to be a shadow drop video. I think it's going to be an actual full-fledged presentation on stage for the next-gen console. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this concept, and if you're looking forward to the actual presentation of the Nintendo Switch 2. My friends, that is going to do it for this video. I thank you so much for being here with me, for giving us a time of day here on the Mike Odyssey channel. Before I let you go, I have two important things I need to let you know. Number one, never give up. And number two, journey on. Peace.
Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario, we on a new wave. Never slow down, winners don't need no brakes. And we won't fade, our shine gets greater. Staying on the ball like Pokemon.